Hey, it's the Parker's Couch,
Drag race style.
drag race style, and it is a nice, comfy day today because it's raining outside. It's
Yes.
nice and cold, a nice cold DC day. Where's the
Yes.
snow, y'all?
Where's the snow?
That's what you said it
You
was
said it's
gonna
gonna
do.
be what, like snow like no other in the past 2 years.
We know how that goes. So it is comfy attire day and a great day to review Drag Race. So definitely, we're on our Drag Race couch today, brother.
Yes.
Yes, and that's what
Come
we're
on,
going to be
Ru.
doing
Come on, Ru.
this
Mama Ru.
season,
Mama Ru.
season 16.
Yes.
And you know who my guru is,
Mama Ru.
Mama Ru. One day,
Obsessed.
one day. Y'all make sure you check out the new album. Mama Ru does it to you every January.
A cameo from RuPaul. Does RuPaul do cameos or she too?
No,
You think
I'm
it's
sure because who was my number one?
Monica?
Oh,
Monifa?
no, but who was my number one at Spotify for this past year?
Oh,
None
RuPaul.
other than RuPaul. And I got
Absolutely.
my personal message from RuPaul. You know, Spotify was so good.
Everybody got a personal message from
It was just me.
RuPaul.
It was just me. Don't listen to him. My very own personal message from RuPaul. Yes, I will always cherish that.
Delusional.
Now delusional. It's funny you should say that because we might have some delusional girls in season 16, but we'll get
Is
there.
that every season?
That's every season.
Yes.
But we're here. So premiere was Friday night, and I'm so excited. I don't know. I just get really excited about a new group of girls coming in,
Yes.
and just a new season of Drag Race. And we had another split premiere. So, brother, first of all, are you over the split premieres? Are you good with it? Do you like this trend?
Bring back my girls. I want to see all the girls.
You want to see them all?
I want to see every interest look. I want to see every runway. Why do I have to wait a week to see the second group of girls? And it seems like RuPaul strategically puts, I hate this,
Uh-oh.
Chevy Shady,
Uh-oh.
strategically puts, how can I put this? The girls that are not quite the best first. And then she brings in the second crew.
She brings it. It is often that way.
Yes.
And that's not to say like nobody's not talented and all that stuff, but it seems like the cream of the crop
It
seems
rises to the top of the
be,
second group.
you know, and there'd be like a couple that stick out in the first group that
Yeah.
kind of carry
Like, it was
over
like one or two.
and stuff like that.
Because remember
Yeah.
Jada, her
Yes.
season? She
She
came
was like,
second.
yeah.
Yeah. But I think that first group was pretty strong.
Yeah,
that season.
it's so I think
It's
you
really
kind of
hit and
miss
miss.
it.
Yeah.
It goes, but yeah, we'll see.
But generally, that first group is kind of like underwhelmed.
So what we're gonna do today is we are gonna review the interest looks. So we'll go through those, and then we're gonna do the talent show, the runway, and talk about the lip sync. So we're not gonna just cover the whole entire episode throughout. We might, pick out a couple of things here and there, whatever we're interested in talking about.
If these old memories remember.
Okay, now that part. So let's go ahead and get started with the entry looks first. So first we were introduced to Miss Q from Kansas City, Missouri.
Come on, Q.
So Q came in. She had the little balls up there at the
The
top of her
Ace
head.
Ventura balls.
The Ace Ventura balls. And her little fur,
Hella fur.
a little strap on. And, she was in a green. Nice little silhouette.
Yeah. She should have been on Australia Drag Race.
What we learned from Miss Q is that she does make her own garments. We did learn that from
Okay.
her in the beginning, and she is ready. She said, Q, that's the only letter you need to remember. That's the only letter you need to
Okay.
know in the alphabet right there is her. And Miss Q was kind of, throughout the episode, she's going to give you a lot of good sound bites. I can see that. She had a lot to say in the confessionals. What do you think about her interest look? How did she strike you coming in?
I will give her Ashante, you stay.
Okay, she's Shantae, you stay.
Yes.
I think.
Should we tell them how we're gonna rate this?
Okay, we'll do that. Good job, brother. If it's good, what is it gonna be?
Ashante, you stay.
If it's bad,
Sashay that ass away.
there we go. So that's gonna be our general runway kind of themes, and we'll do it for the entry looks as well.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think her makeup was cute.
yeah.
I think her silhouette is very nice. Um, the shoulders are kind of messy. And I don't like the Ace Ventura knots at the top.
The knots at the top just
Not a
was
fan.
not.
Mm-mm.
That was not working. That kind of took me out of something.
Yeah.
It was interesting. The whole kind of, it was, I would say it was a creative kind of garment. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say me necessarily. I wouldn't put all these kind of pieces together.
But it kind of
Together,
works. At
but
least at
it
the bottom. So the
works.
bottom, I like the bottom half more than the top.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we're going to get to Candy Muse's daughter.
Come on, Candy. Now, is she old enough to have a daughter?
Let's see. Okay. We were debating this last
Yes.
night with the show. We were like, wait a minute.
Is that
her
her sister?
or a daughter? We was
Yeah.
like, I don't think she have a daughter yet, but no, she said, that's my
That's her
mama,
mama.
Janami Muse. And
From New York, New York.
yes, from New York, New York. And I believe she said she was originally from Panama, if I remember. And she's of mixed kind of heritage there. Pretty girl. What we learned from her is that she is a model.
She's
She
stunning.
does.
She is gorgeous.
Yes, she is a stunning girl. She is. But she says, she not only models, she performs. We'll get to that in a little bit coming up.
Allegedly.
And she wanted to make sure, she said, please no TikTokers this year. Please let's not have, we need the real girls.
Was she coming for the sisters? The twins? The twinses?
That's all up. All right, but this look, mama. Okay. For me, this was a sashay away. I didn't really care for it. It was giving me like almost like Cinderella, as like you're like part of the want to be in the ball scene, but then I'm gonna put on these pants and throw this little corset type top little thing over it, and I just didn't think this worked, and the colors were kind of dull. Like for me, it didn't give me that pop, that boom.
Well, I get the color reference. She was paying homage to her drag mother with her interest with the jeans.
That's true.
She came with the jean look in the boombox. So I get that part of it. I'm kind of in agreement with you though, with a sachet away. I'm not feeling the pants. I wish it.
Pants took me completely
It took me out of my
out.
drag element. I didn't love the pants. I think that was a misstep. Had that been on a cute little, even if it was a cute little skirt, or but I think you probably needed a long dress though, like something. I would have preferred that.
Yeah.
Just my preference.
But you are stunning.
Oh, the face is gorge.
Absolutely. Okay, next was Miss Morphine Love Ditson from Miami, Florida. As she came in.
Miami. That girl from Miami. I didn't know that.
Yes. Oh, actually, before her, let me back up. Actually, Miss Amanda Tory Meaden.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Miss Amanda Tory Meaden.
Like, okay, I mixed them up. I was like, that don't look right.
Miss Amanda Tory Meaden from Los Angeles, California. And this was a definite sashay away. All for what reason? That breastplate. Oh my gosh.
What
When you
was
saw
that?
everything,
What was
that
that?
meant like
That's an epic fail.
that was not cute.
How long has she been doing drag, girl? Are you new to the game?
Why are we seeing this? Why is it so
In
obvious?
season 16.
That was
And
not
that
it.
shirt, that skirt. No. What is that length? What is that little split? In that mouth.
Ah,
This mouth is gonna hurt.
woo.
I'm a mouth person. This mouth is gonna hurt me all season.
Yeah.
Because she so over exaggerates everything with it.
Overdoes it.
I can't
Another
take it.
Ace Ventura reference there.
Yes.
Giving me very Jim Carrey. like,
Very
with
Jim Carrey like.
the exaggerations and stuff going on.
And that wig, no ma'am. The makeup, no ma'am.
Ooh, we're gonna get to some more of that.
Woo!
But it was funny though, with her name, Amanda Tory Meaden. The name is kind of catchy. And she
I
said,
love the name.
It's for all the times I went into the boss's office and thought I was going to get fired, but came out with a promotion.
Ooh.
Yeah, white
Okay.
dudes. You know what was going on, and
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
all right, now Miss Miami, Florida. Miss Morphine Love Ditson, Dion from Miami, Florida came in, and she said, "I got that booty for you. I'm bringing you that Latina flavor."
Not the natural booty. She says
She said yeah. She said, "I got that natural
the
booty."
natural BBL.
And we learned what she thought was natural.
Where'd that come from? Okay. Come on, natural BBL. Come on, Gen Zers.
This was a sachet away from me too.
This is horrible.
It was very pedestrian.
I'm looking at this now, the proportions. Listen now. That at first when I saw the skirt on TV, I said, that's workable. Now I'm looking at it again. There's no redeeming quality in that skirt. That top is atrocious. What are those flowers on the ankles of those strap-ons? No, this is very basic.
Very basic. Very basic.
Her mug was beat. I would give her that.
All right. Next up is Miss Sapphire Cristal from Philadelphia. I think this is the first Philly queen, right?
That I can think of. Yeah.
I can't think of another queen from Philly. But she came in and she let us know that she got vocals. She can do
Operatic.
R&B. She is ready here, and you can tell she's coming in and wants to be the diva.
Oh, she can do R&B, but she didn't know who Kelly and Beyonce was. Girl, I saw that interview.
Yeah,
I got questions.
Even if it's Destiny Child days, like who didn't know who Kelly
and Beyonce is?
I don't know. Let's
girl.
Let's kind of rethink that one a little bit. But okay, she's a Shantae though for me. Like, I was feeling her vibe coming in. She looked great. I loved the high boots and everything going on. And
she's giving Mother.
Yes.
Baby, the wig is giving me Coming to America. I'm loving it. Skin gorge.
Yes.
Proportions great. I love a feather moment.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Solid color scheme.
Yes.
You were gorge coming in. All right. Next up was Miss Mirage from Las Vegas, Nevada. And she came in a little disastrous. I remember she had it was like all the bangles and the colors. It was like yellow, pink, everything going on. She said it's time to take the trash out. And then she came in looking like trash. There was a lot going on to that look.
It was very neon. It was giving me very Jim the Holograms.
Yes.
But I think her pose though was see you next Tuesday. Like I'm kind of loving the pose though. I'm kind of digging the pose. But she's giving me 80s. Like, I'm not.
It was an 80s vibe going on.
It was 80s. So I'll give that. For me, I think the Shantae you say. I love that color combination. I kind of do.
I would say she's not a sachet away because I like you said, I like the kind of like idea and theme and stuff going around it, but it wasn't refined.
No, it was
not refined at all.
Yeah, I think a better wig choice. I'm not mad at the makeup. I'm trying to see what those earrings are. Yeah, it's a Shantae you say. I mean, it's a Shantae.
We almost
it's it's there for me a little bit. Okay, I find some things redeeming about this. I know somebody's going to disagree, but it's okay.
She had a lot going on. She was straying a little bit more towards sachet away from me now. I don't know. I'm somewhere there.
I just love Jennifer Hologram, so I think that's probably why I'm just doing it.
All right. Last but not least, we had Miss Dawn, who came in like another second Willow Pill. Now it's like, Dawn, are you 12 years old? How old are you?
Right.
Are you old enough to be in this competition?
Right.
But we already saw the fantasy kind of with the makeup. We've seen this girl like throughout Drag Race and kind of who does this thing, and it's not bad at all. The outfit was just boring though. I think
it's the color.
The color, like the browns coming in here, doodle brown.
This is tough because it's not my kind of drag. So I mean, she's a Willow Pill girl, Willow Pill Junior. The makeup is different.
It's different.
Yeah. I mean, let me say this. I can respect what she does.
Yes.
But this is not it for me. This is gonna be a sachet away for me. I just don't like the colors, and I don't like that little white ruffle thing. What is that?
What is that? Definitely sachet away.
Yeah,
Sachet.
and I'm not too fond of the wig.
Look.
And no, girl.
Just be glad it wasn't like a fashion challenge coming in off the top.
Right.
Y'all didn't know, because there would have been some interesting scores there.
Yeah, the interest look was interesting, and they did kind of admit that it was kind of like a throwaway for them.
Yeah.
On the interest looks, I was like, well, that's weird, but okay.
Yeah, but Dawn is from Brooklyn, New York, too, as well. So we got some New York queens.
Some New York girls are
back out here
instead of Connecticut all season,
right? All right. So let's get to the talent show. So the girls had to do a MTV spring break talent show.
We love a spring break moment for MTV.
We love a talent show.
Those days,
right?
Those are good days.
I always wanted to go to one.
Me too. I know, it's so fun.
I bet. I never had a real spring break. Not like a party one, but that's for other reasons.
That's for other reasons. One day we'll talk about that.
But anyway, talent show time. Morphine starts it off, and she comes out in her red, little elegant little number, and I was like, okay, she's moving a little fluid, like she's doing it.
I was like, okay,
into fantasy a little bit, but then she turns around and start twerking,
and it was a chop from there on.
No, ma'am, don't do that.
Don't ever do that again.
Don't ever do that again. Don't do that again.
Mm-mm.
So
It was okay.
and she ended in a split, as several girls did.
That would be a running theme in the episode.
In that split, but she did okay. The song was, it's all right. And they're going. So she was fair. She was kind of like middle.
Mid. Very much giving mid.
Very much giving mid.
Mm-hmm.
So out of if it was out of a 5, we're rating this girl, she would have been like a 2.5. Right, straight from
2.5 stars.
Like straight there.
Come on, Ed McMahon.
I would have gave her tips. If she would have got some tips from her. But all right. A mandatory meeting was up next. Our girl with the whole breastplate. Now she was cute, like with the lip sync. This is when the facial exaggerations kind of work.
It worked in her favor,
and she had good movement and stuff out there. Still, it was you could see the kind of comedic little elements and stuff to her character coming through. So, and her song was it was comedic and had that. She was about a 3.
She was a 3 out of 3. She's like a 3.
Yeah.
She was slightly better than
slightly
Miss Girl that first went first. Was it Morphine? Was that her name?
Yeah, Miss Morphine.
Yeah.
All right. So Miss Dawn.
Bring back the Dawn, honey. This was not a Michelle Williams special for me, darling. This was not it.
Okay. Well,
the rap was okay.
It was she came out there kooky.
Yeah.
And she had to she
this is the crazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn these girls' names.
Oh, you think about a different girl.
I'm thinking about the other girl. I'll tell you who later.
Okay. But she has the face plant or whatever. You're like, what is going on? And they drag her out there, and then she has the weird hands, and they're pulling her, stretching her, and doing this stuff.
Another theme throughout the episode. She likes that moment.
I was not sure what I was looking at, but I was
definitely giving Willow Pill again.
Yeah.
It's like Willow Pill has entered the competition.
Too bad it
again.
wasn't classic like Willow Pill's talent show.
No.
I felt there was just like a piece missing. It was missing something to give it that extra little But for me, she ended up being about a 3.5 for me. Like
we're here together. 3.5 stars.
Yeah, she was, she entertained me and with what she did. Now Miss Q came out and she did her little ballerina little number, but in a puppetry fashion. I was laughing at this, and Rue was cracking.
I was like,
when first started, it was like, huh? Like looking like the rest of us. What is happening here? And it was just intriguing for some reason to me. I don't even know why.
Because of little feet. I was like, there was a little feet for me. I was like, what am I watching? I just couldn't stop looking at her little feet. Them little feet was moving, baby. And then she ended with a split with those little feet. It was hilarious. And she was giving me Jane Krakowski. But the face was beat. The face was
beat. The face was gorgeous.
Like Jane Krakowski, like her face is beautiful, but she's really quirky.
Yeah.
So that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. So I was here for it. I was living. Like I would have gave this one a 4 just because I was entertained.
4.5 stars.
Okay, 4.5. Let's do it. Let's do it. Then she was definitely entertaining for me. Mirage. Okay, Mirage. She came out there limber as I don't know what.
She has no bones.
None. Another Evie Oddly.
Yes.
Coming out here. She did that like little one hand, little cartwheel, whatever thing.
Now that was see you next.
The way she did that little kind of like death drop going in.
Very much giving.
She was very much. The girl was moving.
Now she would have got several dollars. I would have had to go to the piggy bank for her.
The girl was moving. Now I would say like, as good as you were doing it.
I'm too much floor action.
It was a lot.
As Antonio. Yes, Antonio, you're very right.
Yes.
Too much floor action. She's on the floor a lot.
She was on the floor a lot.
It wasn't nuanced. It was kind of like wild.
Yeah, it was a little wild.
Yes.
It was a little wild.
We need a little bit more story build up. Like she went in though.
She went in. So for just going in the way you were, like you're a 4 for me for that.
3.5 stars for me.
You take it to another like story element level to show us some dimensions.
Yeah.
It would be better.
I need more.
Yeah, I need more.
3.5 stars.
Yeah. Okay, 3.5. I like that. If I could do 3.75.
3.75. Right.
Because I did like Q.
Oh, you do 3 3/4. Okay, Star Search.
That's right.
3 3/4.
That's what she is. She's a 3 3/4.
Good job.
Let's do that because I don't think he was as good as Q because hers was a little more creative and thought out. All right. Then we have Janami Muse.
Now that's who I thought was talking about initially.
I thought she was about to come out here and kill it.
She about to kill it
off really cute.
It was funny when she started off.
Am I on Drag Race? Is that RuPaul? Is that the show? Yeah,
that was cute.
That was cute.
And then that's when it died.
It just stayed at the same level.
It dropped for me. It was.
I was like, okay, I know she's about to do something right. I know she's gonna do something else right. That's me doing the 2-step in the club. That's how and I'm by far, y'all are way more talented than I am. Okay. As far as doing any kind of drag, but I was like, ooh, for a moment there, I was like, ooh, I might could do drag. I think I could do this much. I could do that much. I could do, right. We're going to need you to pump that up.
Right. I mean, because stunning. I mean, love the dress, the cranberry, beautiful.
Yes.
Face, stunning. Like, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. But that's pretty much where it stops in the end.
So this was a 2 for me.
And the rap was, I think it was okay.
Yeah.
It's just that she didn't elevate it.
Yeah. 2 for me.
Yeah. 2 stars.
And last, not least, Sapphire Crystal. So there was some difference of opinions in our little, I don't know if anybody tried to challenge John, but he was like, girl,
John said, I am a singer, honey. Yeah. I have 2 degrees of music, honey. Nope. It's a no.
So it's a no. But girls, I don't know why y'all do live singing
with those heavy voices
on those things. And then
you always try to be sopranos.
Yeah. Right.
Girl, sing in your key, girl. Because she has a good voice. It just was not. But I get it. I get it. It's part of the sketch.
It's part of it.
That's why I'm like, I get it.
I get it. And it was comedic.
Yeah.
Like in the way you looked at RuPaul with,
it was good for me.
My daddy.
Yes.
A line of stuff, and then changing, doing the lyric things to, which wasn't what the song actually is, but making the funny lyrics, and making it comedic, going down into that split, and the stuff where you're doing.
Now this split gets a thumbs up.
Yes. So for me though, it was not the most popular in our house. We're watching it, but I enjoyed it. I understood it and stuff going. It was a 4 for me, like in this one too.
I agree. A solid 4.
A solid 4. Like I enjoyed it, going on. So I look forward to more things from you.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be pretty solid throughout the season.
So overall, the talent show was not the best by any means that have graced the stage, but it wasn't the worst.
A 3-star.
I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst.
It's a 3-star, right in the middle. I think they detox.
Yeah, some of
on top or bottom.
Right in the middle. He's very versed. So
very much given versatile.
Yes. But y'all did it. Y'all did whatever you did. It was a lot of lip syncing. A lot.
Yeah, it was nothing. That's what was missing, like a different kind of.
Yeah, it wasn't really that much different element. So let's get to the runway, brother.
Bring back my girls.
Now here we go. This is where it is truly Sashay or Shantae. So up first was Miss Morphine. I'm just pulling up the looks real quick so we can look at it as we discuss. And I know if they got them all out of order.
They're all out of order.
But the theme was reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. Come on, reveal.
So Morphine started, and what my brother called a bath towel coming out. And then she reveals into a swimsuit type little one strap look.
This was such a boring reveal. Like, girl, come on. Was not here for it.
Not your cup of tea?
Not my cup of tea. I love her makeup, and I love her wig. That swimsuit is kind of, I don't know.
It just seemed like so regular.
Yes, I said it was regular for a reveal. That's what I'm taking off for. The reveal itself was not stunning.
No.
We're looking for stunning. That was not stunning.
It's like one of the things is like, I got to reveal into something, so I'm just going to throw
something on it.
Over it.
Literally, I'm going to throw a towel on or something, whatever that was.
Just because we're being hard, this is going to be, cutthroat. Season 16. It's a sachet away from me.
Sachet away.
All right, we are in agreement there. All right, up next was Miss Dawn. Now, Miss Dawn came out in this like abominable snowman type little deal going on and all this stuff happening. Then she builds these long little arms going on, and she said,
and this is another girl that does her own outfits,
yes.
Correct?
Yes. So she is another one who does her own garments and stuff as well. This was a Shantae all the way for me. Like Miss Dawn, she was I'll go ahead and tell y'all, she was my favorite of the runway all night. I thought this was very creative.
This is perfection. Like, now I'm looking at this again. I absolutely love this. Like, her face is so pretty. Even though it's weird, it's beautiful. And I was saying last night, I love that wig. Baby, that wig is sending me.
The wig was it.
Yeah, I love the color.
The wig was definitely it.
And the arms, I told you was the theme for her. So it was like on brand. This is stunning.
Stunning, baby.
It's stunning. Definitely a Shantae.
Yeah, definitely a Shantae. So Miss Q on the runway. She said, baby, y'all about to be gagged. She said she was gagging the girls. So we know Miss Q does her own garments too. So she came out with her Snow White and her husband. And this episode did have Charlize Theron on there.
Yes.
Who was in that?
She was really good too.
She was.
Yeah, baby had the day off, honey, because she came through not once but twice, honey.
Yes.
She said, girls, I have time today for you. And they tried to take her back. And she's like, no.
She said no. I already this queen asked the question. I need to sit here and answer this. Let's
hold up.
Okay.
I'm stopping production. You know who I am?
Right. But she revealed I would say like it was pretty to me, like the garment that she made and everything, and then she opened up, and became like the butterfly.
From moth to a flame, burned by the fire.
Which somebody did say the moth, and
yes,
they said no. This is more like
this is the moth.
Maybe she is supposed to be a moth though, without a but I don't know. She's colorful.
It's colorful though.
Yeah.
So I think she's a moth first, and then she turns into a butterfly.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's what it is.
It was effort. This was definitely effort. It was giving me that, and to make this, that elevates some points and stuff for me. For me, it's a Shantae.
Yeah, it's definitely a Shantae. I think it's gorge.
Yeah. But she was living for it maybe a little bit more than I was. But that's okay.
Yeah, I wasn't gagged, but I think it was pretty.
All right, we have Miss Mirage. Las Vegas girl.
Come on, feather duster.
I was like, this was just like a duster. I feel like just going around and dusting the apartment.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead. Let's dust the runway.
Let's dust the runway. So, was it a reveal? Like,
allegedly,
she had the dusters here, and then she just kind of opens up, but we revealed the bit titties. Now, I am a titty person. Bring back the titties.
We love titties.
Like, y'all new queens, y'all need to stop with these flat chests.
I don't see my boy chest.
All this stuff. Like, we want an illusion sometimes.
We want titties.
You can do that sometimes here and there, but don't, like, all the time.
Right. I mean, get some nubs. They don't have to be huge knockers.
Yes. And her titties, they were big, but at least they were separated. So we'll get to that. But she looked good to me.
I love the color combination.
Yes.
I think blue and orange is always a hit.
She is dangerously close to a sachet away from me just because of the category. And it wasn't really a strong reveal to me. But I think she's a Shantae for me at the end.
For me, I was bored, so she may be. I think she's a Shantae. I mean, a sachet for me. I don't like those huge earrings with the neck. She has a lot going on with the neck. She didn't need those earrings. Like, this is season 16. I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a bodysuit kind of.
Yeah.
So, it's a sachet away from me.
All right, Miss Janami Muse. It's a pretty girl.
I love the coat. Like,
the coat is fab.
It's stunning.
The coat
Give a
is
model.
fab.
I love the wig. Love her makeup.
The underpiece, I was not gagging for that.
The reveal was not it. Hated it.
The construction just seemed off.
It's weird. What is it?
And then, with the matching body, like the top piece, I hate whenever you can see it so clearly, like that, when people try to match the body tone at the top of the clear piece of the garment. It was like wrinkly, like it was too big.
Yes.
It didn't like really fit her. And I was noticing that on the runway. It was not put together.
No.
But then she's Candy Muse's daughter. But I'm
that was a read. That was
some things took some time. To get there.
Yeah, it takes some time to be amused. I agree with everything you said. But the face is gorgeous. I agree with Ruth. She does remind me of Miss Girl from Star Wars. I'm Star Trek.
Yes, for Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yes.
Beautiful girl.
Beautiful, but sorry, she's a
But no beautiful gowns.
sashay away from me with that.
Sashay away.
Oh, that's who I was like, I skipped somebody I knew that came before, and I was looking at my wrong list because I did these kind of out of order.
That's okay.
But don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. I was looking at a wrong list, but we just gonna do the ones we didn't see. But a mandatory meeting. Now she comes out first, and the wig falls off, and then she said, "Oops, let me go do that again." Only to come back with the wig on, only to take it off
again. Girl, you should just left that wig right on the floor, honey.
But then, okay, so she's in this weird face little character thing.
Looking like Leatherface.
Yes, looking like Leatherface. But then when she unzips that, she's in this purple face that is
allegedly purple.
Allegedly.
I don't know what color that is.
Your makeup is terrible. As my brother already said.
Horrible. Excuse me.
Ooh, and the rest of the body, I don't like when a part of you is painted a certain way, but the rest of your body isn't. So I'm like, what is this illusion? Like, what is this? I didn't even get the purple face. Like, I guess you're supposed to be an alien because you got 3 breasts. They look like
they're like footballs. She got football breasts. This is terrible. This is nothing redeeming about this. The wig is horrible. She looked like she's drunk out on the side of the street trying to make a couple dollars.
Oh man. No,
and that dress, that baby doll dress, like who killed Baby Jane or whoever she's trying to be is. No, hated it.
Sashay
all the way away.
Go all the way.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Okay. All right. And last, Miss Sapphire Crystal.
What do you think of that wig? It's giving old lady.
It's giving very.
It's giving mature.
Mature. So this is my problem. I said whenever she was coming down, I was like, oh gosh, I fear like this is gonna be the dominant silhouette of you all season. Like the same.
She's not gonna change it up.
Kind of old lady mother. She is mother. Which can work in elements, but girl, you already did this blue with your entrance look. And now it's that whole thing. And I understand this is your color.
Yeah.
But you know how drag race works, right? You just make
up.
Sure you're gonna be changing it up. I
don't mind the blue. I think it's cute.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I think it's fabulous.
It is. It just worries me because it's early, and in your talent show you also had on something kind of like extravagant a bit, but it fit because you were doing opera.
Yeah.
But like Michelle
that second look was horrible.
Michelle said, "I don't like it at all."
I don't know what that was. That was terrible. I don't know what was that. Well, I don't know what she was going for there at all.
I don't know.
I don't understand the thought process.
Like you didn't need it.
You didn't need that at all.
And the way it fit.
I don't like the color combination.
I don't like the color combination. Yeah. Not even necessarily the fit because your body is great.
Oh, her body's amazing.
Her body's amazing.
Yes.
All that's going on. It just wasn't cute.
Yeah. It just it wasn't cute. Very well said. I like the necklace, but I don't like the necklace with that outfit.
With that outfit.
No.
Yeah, it's like the necklace probably went with that first one and then but it doesn't work throughout.
It doesn't work throughout. But her face, stunning. Her makeup looks beautiful.
But can we talk about them titties? What did Michelle say?
The Fisher Price. Was it training titties?
Yes, beginner titties. My first titties. My first boobs. Yeah, Fisher Price, my first titties.
Why were they so close together? Them titties need to breathe, baby. And they're so little. Yeah, they were smaller than an A cup. Those were like a 0 cup.
That wasn't it. Like them titties away.
Those nubs. I said nubs initially. Not those nubs.
Not those. Not those. ooh, I don't want to do this to you.
Sashay all the way
sashay away from me. With
all the way away. Yes.
Yeah.
But I do love the coat at the beginning, or whatever. I think it's a robe or coat. I can't remember.
Whatever
it was.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Okay. So in this episode 2, the girls, they were not getting judged by the judges. They were actually judging each other after the judges made all their comments.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we see that they go through that process of that. Now, you think this is going to be a recurring theme or just special for this episode?
That I really don't know. I'm assuming maybe the first episode.
They would seem like they went all out with their designs and creating their little.
They did a lot of work.
They did a lot of work to be going to be figuring out how they're going to judge girls.
I wonder if it's going to be a reoccurring thing.
I don't know. And we learned that they brought back immunity too. So the winning queen this week gets immunity for
and $5,000
and $5,000 for this and future ones. And Sapphire she's one of the tops, and Q is the other top, which I think is appropriate based on the talent show.
I would have put Willow in there.
Dawn. Well, we know they don't consider the runway anymore.
I don't know. I shouldn't call this girl Willow Pill anymore. What's her name? Let me learn her
Dawn.
name. Oh, is that Dawn for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Dawn.
Dawn. I'm sorry, Dawn. I'm a fan, so I'm gonna remember your name. Dawn. I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
That's true. There was a debate.
I would have put Dawn in the top personally.
I could see that. Her runway would have been like if y'all really started considering runways again.
Maybe because I consider runways more highly than anything personally. So I was really gagged by her runway.
Yeah. But it was Sapphire and Q by the girls, and maybe she just don't have a lot of relationships the same way, because the girls were voting themselves. So
yeah, she's very quiet.
Yeah,
amongst these girls. So
maybe that has something to do with it too, because the girls did theirs. But you're right. I kind of would have had probably Dawn. I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see that. But the whole puppet thing was just so stupid.
it was so good. I mean, it really was good.
All right, so then we got "Break My Soul." Beyonce, RuPaul is doing everything he possibly can to try to get Beyonce on the show. Now,
Bianca Knowles,
you done gave us Renaissance. You done did everything for the girls. You done did all this stuff. This is one of the last things.
I won't ask for anything else. Beyonce. I know we ask a lot from you, darling.
And girl, we give you a lot. And you be making us spend them dollars,
our coins very often.
Come on this program. Make these girls like we done did the night of 1,000 Beyonces. We done did your song so many times. We only got it done justice once, but that's okay.
Only once. Thank you, Jay. That's not the
episode.
This was not it.
So they did "Break My Soul."
Was not the T girl.
Was not it. Miss Q, girl, find the beat.
She was on the ones all night.
You gotta do something more than that.
It was very boring.
The best parts was the beginning when Sapphire was kind of like walking and her and Rue was making them kind of like eye contact looks, and Rue was looking like he wanted to eat her.
She was playing up to the judges.
And like Sapphire, you know how to work the crowd.
Yeah.
Like she played up to the judges, but baby kept getting in those splits. The last split was good, where it was bouncing on the beat. And doing that.
She should have saved the split just for that. Those other splits.
Y'all don't got to do the splits all the time.
It was just weird.
It's not a split in song.
No.
Like with that, like break my.
It was not done justice.
But it's fair. Like if you don't, we don't want you out there doing Nogan or anything. So I understand you got to do
what you do best.
Yeah. And do that. But it just wasn't
one too many splits from her. But overall, it was a solid performance.
It was solid.
Yeah.
It was definitely solid.
It's just, I guess, because it's Beyonce, we expect beyond. Because Beyonce gives us beyond every time she hits the stage.
But give me a once or something like a little. Mm-hmm. Give me something, Beyonce, no less, like something like something going down. And
I think the other girls, Q just ruined it.
Yeah.
I think if maybe she had a different partner, it would have. So
Yeah.
I'm not putting this on Sapphire.
You earned that victory.
You earned the victory.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's Miss Q, honey, that was not ready for prime time.
What's not?
Mm-mm.
Well, Sapphire wins.
$7,500.
Okay, because she won the mini challenge to his
Mama's family, as I called it. It was very much give me Mama's family.
It was. And Ru, that outfit, darling. I love you, darling, but the outfit that in for the first mini challenger coming out,
the little Bo Peep,
the skipper, the little Bo Peep, yeah.
Goodbye, girl.
Oh gosh, that was not it.
It was not cute.
But Mother on the Runway, serving. Now I love served. Sometimes we're like with the hair, we get tired of the little white hair, whatever. It's very appropriate.
Now she was Jim of Jim and the Hologram.
Okay,
she was not one of the little background girls.
Come on, Starburst.
She was Starburst. Honey.
Yes,
I was ready to unwrap her and eat her.
Honey, you were serving. You were serving the girls tonight.
Honey, face beat.
Okay.
For the guards. I love the structure of the wig. I know we tired the white, but it was cute.
It was cute. It was styled. It was things done with it.
Yes.
And stuff. So it was giving me what I needed.
Yes.
Well, I think that's the episode. Anything burning that we didn't address with that?
Not that I can think of. I'm just happy to see RuPaul on my screen again.
Yes. So if you do miss out on episodes, or if you don't feel like watching them, watch us.
We'll let you know
what happened, what's important. We'll show you the looks and everything that was done and give you our point of view. But we want to hear your point of view.
I mean, if you don't agree with us, that's great.
Let us know.
But
who did you like?
People that agree with me to speak.
But, well, in the words of Mother Ru, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? All right.
Amen.
Let the music play.
Amen.
Until next time, see y'all, drag racers.
See you on the runway. Runway, runway.